I actually needed. Welcome back to another episode of
Bubbly Bible Bros.
In our first episode, we traced the messianic line of hope from Cain to Judah.
Yes, we did.
And last time we followed the Israelites from the Exodus to the wilderness. Today we're stepping into a new chapter of the story. Drum roll, please. The
Age of Kings!
Oh my gosh, have we been waiting? Have we been waiting?
Boy,
And
we sure have.
Boy, I'm glad to bring it to you.
This isn't scripted.
All right, are any of these rulers the long-awaited Messiah?
I wonder. Don't skip ahead, besties.
Yeah.
There's more drama
Juice.
and bad decisions than you'd find on Love Island itself.
Oh, dang.
Shall we start with Israel's first king, Saul?
Let's do it.
Could he be the one?
I don't know.
So here's the scoop. By the time Saul shows up, Israel is a hot mess. Judges 21:25 sums it up.
In those days, there was no king in Israel, and everyone did what seemed right to him.
Israel has fallen from what it should be, a people set apart from the other nations and a light to the world. Israel has become a nation like everyone else that only desires to rebel.
It's giving Tower of Babel.
The people that were supposed to kick out the Canaanites have become exactly like the Canaanites.
A massive L.
The people of Israel demand to have a king like the nations around them. A move that screams, we don't trust God. But God grants their request anyway, giving him Saul, a tall, handsome guy from the tribe of Benjamin.
Remember, the messianic line is through Judah's seed, not Benjamin.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you need a king? Maybe the scepter promised to Judah might do well in Benjamin's hands. And while Saul starts strong, leading victories over Israel's enemies, he, like the rest of creation, starts to spiral really bad. He disobeys God's commands, makes a shady off-brand sacrifice, and consults a witch. Messianic material?
No, not really.
Thought not.
Saul's downfall highlights Israel's deeper ultimate problem. They don't just need a king, they need the king, capital K. A serpent crusher, like promised in Genesis 3:15. A king who will lead the nation back to God. And Saul, he's definitely not the savior Messiah.
Next up is the up-and-coming prodigy, David, son of Jesse, son of Obed, son of Boaz. I don't know if that's actually true.
Bars.
I think that's the line. Jesse's boy. And David's got real potential. He's a shepherd, a poet, and most importantly, he's from the tribe of Judah.
Ding, 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 I think we have a winner.
We're here. So he steps into the spotlight, slays Goliath, that giant trash talker from Philly. Actually, Goliath is described as a scaly giant.
Serpent.
Which definitely sounds like the seed of the serpent. But David slays this serpent. This victory makes you wonder, could David be the one?
David's reign has some serious Messiah-like vibes, I'm not gonna lie.
Speak that truth.
He unites Israel, conquers Jerusalem, and brings the Ark of the Covenant back to the city.
Let's go.
However, David is still human. He commits adultery with Bathsheba, arranges her husband's murder, and faces rebellion in his own family. His reign ends in turmoil, proving that while he is still a man of God's own heart, he's not the man to save humanity from sin.
However, God is faithful despite these failures.
I love grace.
He receives a major promise from God in
2 Samuel 7:15-16. But my faithful love will never leave him, as it did when I removed it from Saul. When I removed from before you, your house and your kingdom will endure before me forever, and your throne will be established forever.
So, David can't be the Messiah, but one of his descendants will establish an eternal kingdom. And this covenant is huge. It narrows the messianic hope to David's line. Juicy stuff.
Here comes Solomon, David's son. Solomon inherits a strong and secure kingdom. God grants him unmatched wisdom, wealth, and influence, above and beyond those of any other king before or after him. Solomon even builds the temple.
It seems like Israel's goal is coming together. We see God's people in God's place, under God's rule. You have the temple there, and not only that, the peoples of the nation are coming to learn about him. So we think, is Solomon the guy? Is he the Messiah? It seems like he's bringing all this good stuff. He might be the Messiah.
But Solomon, like the kings before him, falls short. Despite his wisdom, he marries foreign wives and builds altars to their gods, and his heart turns away from the Lord.
Just why?
Solomon did what was evil in the sight of the Lord. Even the wisest, I'm so congested. Even the wisest man couldn't fix humanity's sin. The Messiah isn't just a ruler or a king. He has to be someone greater than even the greatest King Solomon.
All right, let's talk about the kings that come after Solomon. We're looking for the Messiah, but these dudes weren't it. Hit me with the first one.
Rehoboam, son of Solomon. What's his claim to fame? Oh yeah, splitting the kingdom in half.
Next, we have Abijah.
Oh yeah.
What's his deal?
He liked to talk big about God and then turn his back and live just like other nations.
And Jeroboam? This guy is next in line, but then murdered his brothers to secure the throne.
So far, nobody's the one. The Messiah has still not come.
Okay. Because of all these kings' failure, God punishes Israel and sends them into exile.
They deserve it.
Yeah. The most important part is Judah, who goes to Babylon. The question there is, has God forgotten about Israel? But we see in King Cyrus that God has not forgotten Israel. And he does lead them back to Jerusalem under the leadership of Zerubbabel, Ezra, and Nehemiah. They build the temple, reestablish the law, and build the wall. And it seems like this should bring them back to where they used to be in the past. But is that what happens?
Nope.
Nope. God doesn't return to the temple, and Israel is left a messiahless people, a kingless people.
This sets us up for the end of the Old Testament, where we have a feeling of anticipation of waiting for the coming Messiah. We have read so much and read about so many different people, and yet we still don't have the coming Messiah that was promised to Adam, that was promised to Noah, and Abraham, and all his descendants.
Well, we still don't have the Messiah.
Yeah.
But thank you for tuning into Bubbly
Bubbly
Bible
Bros.
But we didn't find the Messiah, but we did find a lot of pointers to the Messiah.
Right.
So stay in tune because we're not doing this podcast again. But just read the New Testament and maybe you'll find something there. Maybe something's there. I don't know.
That's true. I don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows? Let's find out.
But in case it is there, you should read it.
That's so true. Wait.
Let's do the outro. Let's do the
Until next time, Bible
besties.
Let's go, bro.